What are you thinking? Oh, wait, he's got a...
Sorry, I blanked out there for a second. I blank out.
No, you said that. Maybe you might have blanked out the times that you told me you blank out.
Yeah. Well, I read this quote and I was trying to figure out how to work this in there. Midsummer Night's Dream, the quote is, like the most famous quote from it is, "Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind." So I'm trying to think, how could I work that into the intro? I'd have to like rework that to the taste, to the palate, to the tongue, but I just don't think that's going to work. So on this episode, we're going to try this one out right here. Midwinter Night's Dram by High West.
Act 12.
And we're going to try it, and maybe we'll try to throw in a few Shakespeare quotes. I don't know. We're going to find out on this episode of Savor the Burn. Let's go.
Yeah.
Pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and honk honk boots and pants.
I want it in my mouth. I want it in my mouth.
Still
I
wants
want
it in his
it,
mouth.
want it in my mouth. I want it. Ooh,
God damn it.
in my mouth. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this mighty fine episode of the Savor the Burn podcast. Why did I say mighty fine? Because we're feeling mighty fine, aren't we, folks?
We are.
Yes. Lovely. Anyway, so today we're going to get into the Midsummer Night's Dram by High West. It's
I'm stoked.
Right, this will be the first Midwinter Night's Dram that we've had here on Savor the Burn.
When you've had this bottle smashed all over your floor,
smithereens,
and it wasn't even cracked for the first time,
right?
And you magically, thank you, Jonathan, find us another bottle.
Yeah,
Good job.
yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yes, and it's been
not
quite
winter.
some time since we picked that up. It is not winter. We've had swamp ass for several months now, and we're looking to get into something very nice and crisp.
And do I look like I give a
a bleep? No,
Maybe.
He certainly does not. No. He his name is W2, and my name is Jonathan. How do you do, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Doing all right. Well, thank you, Mr. Kyle, for coming back for another episode.
Thanks for having me.
For spending some time with us on our return to High West series.
And seriously, though, this
is the one we've been waiting for.
This is the High West that I've been waiting for. High West has some very, very one-off allocated bottles that, and there's a lot of other ones that I've kind of been keeping my eye out for.
Yeah.
But this is their annual release that I have wanted for a while now, and when we finally started paying attention and trying to get it, I got it.
Yeah.
And then I
lost it.
But,
and then we got it again.
But now here we are. So
yeah.
It's all right though. It's a ride to be have. So
yeah. Well, and speaking of getting it, losing it, and getting it again, thank you for watching this episode or listening to this episode on YouTube or your favorite podcast app of choice. No matter how you consume our content, please consider sharing it with your fellow whiskey enthusiasts. And if you like what we do, send us an email and tell us about it. If you don't like what we do, keep that shit to yourself because we don't care.
Shut your fucking mouths. Shut them.
I snorted. That was really funny, especially the aggression. I felt that. I really did. And I try to keep that nice and calm, and I keep it under the skin, under the surface. We're cream of the crop. Anyway, so we're not going to go WWE with it. But
bone sauce ready.
Oh, damn it! I missed it. I was right there.
Yeah, I thought that aggression was going to carry you through to murder. To murder.
Now who's got the clap?
Oh!
Bottle pop this and I'm going to read about this bad boy.
Listen closely. You might miss it.
Nope, you're not missing
Not
that.
missing that.
Pretty good.
So, this is the High West Distillery,
Okay,
a Midwinter Night's
Wait till it's in the
Dram.
glass.
All right.
A Midwinter's Night Dram, Act
fair for
12,
everyone.
Scene 2.
Scene 2.
That's important.
There is an important
I'll get
distinction.
back to that.
Straight.
A blend of straight rye whiskeys finished in port barrels.
Port barrels. We've had
Did
great.
you know that?
Wait,
because I've glossed over that for a lot of time, and then as I started kind of putting this together, I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Yes, this is port barrel.
Because we've had this bottle in our possession for months on end.
Yes,
just waiting for this
so that's
to happen.
Very likely going to add a sweetness to
right there on the
very much so.
I don't know. We'll see because it's got a lot of rye in there.
So this is a rye out of Utah from High West Distillery. There is no age statement on this, but once again, this is proofed at 98.6. And I'm going to start us off with a quote. Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Demetrius, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 4, Scene 1, William Shakespeare. The back label story, like the works of our favorite playwright William Shakespeare, a glass of A Midwinter Night's Dram is made to be savored and overall too quickly. This limited release whiskey is a sumptuous marriage of rye whiskeys finished in port barrels. The rye forms a beautiful base of vanilla caramel and cinnamon, while the port barrels provides notes of plum, dried fruit, and spice, like a proper holiday plum pudding. It's brimming with lovely mulling spices, dried fruits, and creme anglaise?
Anglaise.
Anglaise? Mm-hmm. Sip it slowly through the coldest night. Well, we don't have any cold nights currently at the moment. But
we have hot and steamy. We have hot and steamy at the moment.
I like rye year round, so it's okay. All right.
This is way different. Than any High West.
I'm getting cloves right off the bat.
You're getting cloves. I was picking up on like some white or black pepper.
Oh yeah,
cloves.
Yep.
Mostly white pepper, but I'll put down black just because I said it.
I get a little pepperiness there.
How about some milk chocolate?
I can see that.
Some baking spice.
Which ones? Be specific if you can. Because I know sometimes it just smells like a spice cake, And like, what the hell do I do with that?
I would say nutmeg, maybe a little cinnamon.
A little bit of cinnamon.
Man, that's... All right, so this one had me almost a little apprehensive to try it because I posted this in the whiskey groups and some of it was like, but I guess... we talked about this off camera. The negative, the only comments that we got on this bottle that had anything, then a kind of drawback associated with it, were from whiskey enthusiasts that were not fans of rye. So, and this one is a rye. It's a blended.
It's a blended straight rye
of straight ryes.
Which means we have no age statement on this, but with it being a blend of straight ryes, this is 2+ years.
2+ years
minimum,
and then blended, and then aged in the port barrel.
You're gonna say,
or
I was curious if you know how many different ryes they're blending.
I do not.
Do we? Because sometimes you'll learn that. I've had scotches, blended scotches.
Yep.
I don't drink a lot of blends of scotches. They got to be something good. But I've had some that are like, it's from these 7 distilleries that were around at this time.
Make sure vanilla is on that nose.
Vanilla. Too. Okay. I'm glad you said that. The port influence is there.
Also, I'm gonna say pine tree, Christmas tree.
Oh, I get a little bit of pine out of that.
I mean, it's Midwinter Night's Dram, so I don't know if that's power suggestion, but I'm smelling some Christmas.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm happy to celebrate this bottle though, no matter what season it is.
Cheers.
So cheers, everybody.
Jim Beam.
Shit.
I knew I could do it.
Dang it!
You did it.
Almost got it on the palate. Here we go.
Oh, that's very different from the previous ones we've had tonight.
Spearmint.
Wow.
Oh, there's the rye. To me, the rye was lost on the palate.
Coriander,
but it showed up. It comes in
late. Yeah, it comes in late. It's really weird that.
Oh. That's.
You're off in finish land now. What are you picking up?
I'm not quite in finish, but no, I'm still.
Really?
I'm still processing the palate. I got a little bit of coriander in there.
Man, that's almost savory in some kind of way.
caramel comes through on the palate.
Yeah. Caramel for days.
Maybe a burnt toffee.
Like maybe a toasted almond.
Like a burnt English toffee.
I get pepper on that finish.
Pepper on the finish.
This is one I would even go white
What
pepper.
are we naming this guy? The gnat that's flying around so that we have something to put on his tombstone.
Fred.
My watch is telling me, try to relax. Period of stress like this before bedtime can reduce recovery during sleep. Try to relax and wind down earlier if you can. I think my watch is...
I have the same scar as you, but it just recently got tattooed over. It was right here.
The lighter?
This was actually... I hooked my arm on a fence.
Oh, shit.
So, you know chicken wire?
And the little... Oh, chicken wire? Okay.
So... There are fence posts that have little things that come out and go straight up. So it kind of looks like this, but it's, like that. Playing flashlight tag in the middle of the night as a 9-year-old.
Okay.
And the fence post was there to tie a dog to and was the only thing in a massive backyard. And it was painted dark green. And running along, I hooked my arm on it and then couldn't remove my arm because I was a small child. And yeah, so I have the same scar.
Yeah. Mine is from a cigarette lighter.
Bad. That's a bad cigarette lighter.
Yeah, it was supposed to be one of those smiley face things. Like you get the lighter hot and you hold it on there and it's supposed to leave it like a smiley face scar.
People do this?
I used the wrong lighter and I got it too hot and held it on too hard for too long. And it ended up like a green pepperoni for too long. It was pretty gross.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Back to this though.
Yeah, this turns out
if you gotta.
Nose and palate. Anybody getting cherry?
Oh, a little bit on the nose, yeah. Not so much on my palate. None of the sips I've had.
I picked up on raisin, but maybe it's like dried fruit. Is the cherry dried cherry or maraschino?
So no, I'm almost getting closer to like a Luxardo.
Luxardo, maraschino.
Yeah,
Luxardo.
Yeah.
That I can zero in on.
Yeah. Because there's a sweetness to it.
But there's a depth to that sweetness.
Yeah.
And Luxardo cherries have that. But you can expect that from the wine influence. That port, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, port barrel. So, it's got that deep, almost nutty, that would go down here.
I expect more of a sweetness out of a lot of ports, and I'm not seeing that, which is fine. I'm not making a complaint.
Right, because it's not a port. It's just aged in the port barrels.
It's just aged in the port barrels.
I think it's plenty sweet, though.
It is.
I think there's a lot.
And it's savory.
I think there's a lot of bourbons and ryes in port barrels that the port ends up with too much influence and overshadows what's going on here. This, I don't think, does that.
I think a lot of what the port is doing is mellowing the rye itself rather than overpowering.
It's complementing.
It's mellowing and balancing.
Yeah. Balancing the rye. That's a better term than complementing. Yeah. We got. What else are we picking up here on palate and finish?
Do your drops. Do your drops.
The drops?
Oh my goodness.
What else you got on?
Oh, I did 3 drops, and this is man.
3
drops. All right, we'll take 3 drops.
Yeah, I'll take.
Taking 3 drops.
Yeah, we're roughly about the same here.
So I'm going to read the tasting notes, the official tasting notes from the High West website.
Thank you.
On the nose. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's see what they say.
Maraschino cherry.
All right,
and a touch of spearmint.
Spearmint.
Clove and black pepper.
Oh.
Yeah,
pine sap and cloves.
Pine? Okay, cloves.
I said Christmas tree.
I definitely could smell
Did it say
pine.
cloves twice?
No.
No?
Yes, it said clove and pepper.
Cloves in the nose and then cloves
black
on
pepper,
the palate.
And then, I'm still on the nose.
Yeah.
Clove and black pepper, and then pine sap and cloves.
Oh, huh.
Interesting.
Herbal and grassy, touch of dill in the background.
Dill.
I never get the dill that these people say.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
And what?
Hold that thought. We had a dill experience.
We did.
That broke our mind.
I was not expecting it, but it happened. I'm like, how the hell did this happen?
It was a sherry cask finish, so we were all expecting the apple sweetness.
Sure,
right.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
None of that. It was it was straight dill.
Dill right in your mouth.
It was delicious.
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was delicious. So to finish the nose, because I haven't gotten anything else.
Rugrats comments in there.
Some citrus pith.
Citrus pith.
Some citrus pith. Slight waft on Christmas cookies.
Waft.
Dates and freshly baked
I want to
cinnamon
slap
roll.
whoever's giving this.
All right, so you said
Slight waft
you said
and
dates.
pith of something.
You said dates.
Shh. No, I did not say date. Yes, I did say dates. Dates and a freshly baked cinnamon roll with vanilla icing. Stewed plums, quite inviting.
That sounds awful. Stewed plums. What is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Stewed plums are a thing, actually.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
It sounds so awful. Is it good though?
I don't know. I've never had them, but I think they're very sweet. You essentially are just boiling plums.
Oh my God.
I don't do a lot of sweets, so it's not.
I'd try anything twice. I don't want to think. Anyway,
and
please
again,
never say stewed
that's
plums again. Oh my God.
That's a holiday. Stewed plums are like a holiday Christmassy thing.
It's a total Christmas thing.
And as an atheist, Jew, I don't do that.
Palate.
It's probably not kosher whatsoever.
No.
A complex rye palate, yes. Notes of plum, rye spice, and vanilla. Cloves, cherry.
Oh, you did say cherry.
And jammy.
Jammy?
Whatever jammy means.
It's probably just like really sugary fruit.
Brief taste of brandy-soaked vanilla cake.
I've never had that.
I can get on board with that.
I do love vanilla cake. I'm okay with brandy, but like brandy soaked vanilla cake, I bet that's really good.
Rum soaked cake? I've had a lot of that.
I've had that. Baba rum which will fucking wreck you.
What is that?
So Baba rum it's an Italian thing where they essentially take a sponge cake and they section off bits of it and they pickle it essentially in rum.
Okay.
So that what you're getting is you've got a jar that has these things floating in it. First time I ever had it, it looked like mushrooms that might have been sauteed or pickled or something. And someone was like, have this. And then you bite into it and it's a shot of rum exploding in your mouth out of sponge cake. You don't notice the cake. It's just whatever that rum is. And maybe if it was a vanilla cake, you're getting vanilla out of it. But Baba rum, yes.
Sign me up.
I'll take one.
I used to date an Italian girl. That was the craziest Christmas ever.
Oh, finish. Medium with sweet notes of plum, vanilla, and dominant rye spice.
Dominant rye. So there goes with the plum again. Are you guys picking up on plum?
I'm not.
I'm not.
I do love plums.
I will say this: I don't eat a lot of plums, so it's not something. That's
I
first
really
in my
don't
head.
either, but I do. When I do eat them, I love them. You know.
Interesting.
Maybe I need to put some in the grocery cart so I can kind of
reintroduce yourself to the plum experience.
and then
what are dried plums?
And then 2
prunes.
weeks from now we're gonna be down here and I'm gonna go
Prunes.
plum.
So, when you said plums, no wait, you said dates. So dates to me taste similar to raisin, but they're just not. But
well, all of those
dried plums are prunes. Dried fruits is the thing, really. Right. I mean, but it was hard to put. I mean,
they port have a hyper sugar.
Port to me has
Henry will straight up tell you though he hates craisins.
Really?
Out of all things,
what the hell are you teaching that kid?
He hates craisins.
To each their own, but wow, all right.
He's 5 years old. He doesn't.
Yeah, what does he know? He hasn't seen the world. Life hasn't kicked his ass yet.
No.
When it does, he'll like craisins.
Guys, this is awesome.
It's very, very good.
The drops of water turn some of that burnt coffee into a really like a molassesy.
You're getting a burnt
Hold
coffee.
on,
syrupy.
burnt coffee.
Burnt toffee was.
Oh, you said toffee.
You
Did I
said
misspeak?
coffee.
I'm sorry.
Coffee.
Burnt toffee is what I meant to say. I'm sorry, guys. Burnt toffee on the palate. It shows up on the nose now, for me anyway, as like a really sugary, sweet, deep, dark molasses.
Sure, and I think that's what it's meant to be.
On the nose. But I mean, that could be the port influence on that one here. Palate, maybe
Palazzo
may not be a word, but we use it sometimes.
Palazzo is a large
we get
home,
bored saying nose, palate, finish, bottle presentation. The 4 categories that we give a 0 to 5 rating on, that we add up to a possible 20 to divide by 2, and that's how we get our 1 to 10 score. sometimes we get bored saying that, and we try to jazz it up a little bit, throw the pinkies up and call it nose or a palate. I'm still stuck on Finnish. I don't know what to do with that. Finnish? It doesn't sound right. Phoenician blinds?
Fin.
That means
Hold on, let's go back to Phoenician blinds.
Yeah, Finnish.
So I was hearing Phoenicians, like the Phoenicians.
Which is completely different. I went
from
Venetian.
See, you had me there.
I
was like, there's Phoenician blinds? it took me a moment to understand what the fuck you were saying.
Definitely better than the Pompeian blinds.
I'm glad.
Which is volcano that blasts you into Kingdom Come.
Well, it's what occurs after the volcano.
Ooh. So we haven't really gotten into bottle presentation yet, and this one here, to me, seems highly indicative of any and all High West.
Sure.
Like basic tier, standard tier bottles go. Only
they're different labels.
Right. It's the same, but it's totally different because this one here, the Midwinter Night's Dram, has a very Shakespearean kind of old Englishy, labeling going on.
It looks
here.
like something out of one of Shakespeare's folios.
What I think is interesting is it still has the High West embossment on the glass.
Yeah, on the front and on the back down here on the bottom.
From a label standpoint,
it's got its own little tramp stamp.
There's super, super minimal, if any, High West mention on here.
Oh, on the actual label itself.
On the label itself.
You look to the regular High West releases.
You could slap this on anything else.
You
could put this on a Jim Beam bottle, and it would be Jim Beam.
Do you see what he did there?
A Midwinter Night's Dram.
He's learning.
This fucking guy.
He's learning.
But yeah, the regular High West labels, it says big, bold, very proud of it, High West.
Yep.
This one here, even though it's made by it, you only find that out on the fine print back here on the back.
Midwinter Night's Dram is the branding from a label standpoint.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
It's a High West product.
Sure. You can definitely tell just by looking at the bottle.
It has the embossment in the glass.
On the front, on the back, it's got
I think it's very interesting because
the bottle shape and the bubbling in the glass.
To me,
it's indicative of what High West does.
To me, those decisions, and I do love the minimal approach that leans into the Shakespearean time frame. So it is. Old school etching art on there. But because they are leaning into the branding of the Midwinter Night's Dram, they're letting this as a annual exclusive, very allocated type bottle stand on its own.
Yes.
And not need to be branded High West.
It doesn't need to say High West all right there in front of God and everybody.
I think that's cool. Does that merit bonus points? I don't know.
I don't think it does.
I think to me it says something for the company as a whole liking their own bottle design and saying, this is what we have. This is what we're always going to do.
You know what it is.
This is us. You will know this bottle.
Yep.
And then, regardless of what it is, maybe you're going to get something different, and you find out once you get it in your hand. But you know it's a High West product just from looking at the bottle, and that tells you the quality.
Mm-hmm. So like we talked about it in a previous episode, the Prisoners.
Yes.
What was that one?
Like Prisoner's Cut or something. Prisoner something.
The label on that one is very similar to this.
It is? Okay.
Yes, where the label is not branded High West.
Okay.
The bottle still is. It's the exact same bottle.
Okay.
But the label is not. It's an allocated offering that they are letting that offering stand on its own with its own brand.
And that was also aged in a certain cask. The Prisoner's something wine cask or whatever it was.
I don't remember.
But it was also a rye, wasn't
Whiskey!
it? I'm not sure. If you have any information on that particular bottle that we're talking about here, the prisoner's cut, the prisoner's cask, or whatever it is, we know
The prisoner's dilemma.
They have
No, wait, that's a wholly different thing.
there's a wine cask involved with the aging process of that particular
They have
bottle of the High
several
West.
of those limited release and allocated offerings.
Yeah.
That's just one of them. There's
Yeah,
several of them
Yeah.
that fall in those.
If you want to send us a sample, please send us an email first, info or W2 or Jonathan at savortheburn.com. We'll figure out how to make that happen in a very legal process. Wink, wink.
What did you give us on the nose?
On the nose, I gave it a 4.5. I mean, we had cloves, we had some white / black pepper, milk chocolate. You came up with nutmeg, cinnamon, Christmas pine, raisin, Luxardo cherry, and vanilla. I mean, and that's just on the nose, guys. That's just the nose. What we picked up.
So what did you give it?
On the smell-o-vision, I gave it a 4.5. It was an easy 4.5 for me.
What did you give it?
I don't know what you give
You
it.
go first, and then I'm in between.
I thought I was first.
Girl, sing.
Yeah, you gave it a 4.5. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I'm below you guys.
that's all right.
Whoa.
Your score is your score.
Just slightly.
Your score is your score.
A 4.2.
4.2.
So, I'm going to say this about the nose always.
Yeah. What do you got?
I don't know if it's my sniffer or what, but the nose is frequently the harshest
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, because
of all of
We've
them.
had that conversation,
especially when it
before.
comes to rye, it'll pinch your
Yeah,
nose.
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, thank you.
or high proof.
Anything
Higher
high proof, yeah.
It
And
can be
what was the
very
proof on this
astringent
one?
in your nose.
98.6 proof.
98.6.
That's higher proof, yeah.
But it can really hit you, and so unless it's something that's really developing in there for me, it's tough for me to initially nose it out and figure it out. So mine are sometimes going to be a little lower than yours. But yes,
Still, though, I mean, you gave it a great score at 4.2
Oh, yeah.
because, like,
It's nice.
usually for us, we have to go wow for it to hit 4.
Four,
That's
sure.
that's our base level experience to hit wow. It has to be a wow like that to get to at least 4. And for me, it was a wow and a half easily on the nose. And on the palate, I mean, it was everything that the nose had to offer. For me anyway, but it was also a little bit savory. The caramel carried through. The sweetness developed into a burnt toffee. I think somebody mentioned that before. You had mentioned cherry, maybe Luxardo cherry back on the nose, and the notes said something about cherry, so I wrote that down also. Somebody said coriander that was late on the palate that kind of carried through over into the finish. So for me, everything that was on the nose translated into the palate for the most part anyway. I mean, with the savory, the caramel, the burnt toffee, and everything kind of, it concentrated and elevated for me. And so that's why I went from 4.5 on the nose to 4 3/4 on the palate. So, W2, where do you end up on that? Same? Really? Wow. Okay.
Once again.
what? I'm not doing it because I'm not the same. I'm my own person.
You are your own
And
person.
again,
And your own palate.
And that's why you're here.
I'm just slightly below you guys at 4.3.
That's all right.
But you came up a little bit.
You did come up a little bit from the nose.
Yeah.
Because like you said, the nose
is
sometimes
really good.
can be
This is really
A little
where you
harsh.
find that astringency, you know, it can be that no zone.
It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. This is all wonderful. But
Yeah. There's a lot of yes here.
Yeah.
But
The yes? Isn't that a band?
that's a whole ass band.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
is.
Is there a lady in that band?
I don't think there is.
No?
Maybe.
All right. Anyway, so let's move on to the finish, shall we? That's where we really noticed the rye.
Sure.
Even though this is a straight rye blend, the rye for us actually showed up on the finish. And there was a little bit of a pepper, maybe it was black pepper, mostly white pepper, and the nuttiness from the port cask actually showed up. The coriander carried through. I believe
Your nuttiness showed up.
you're fucking nutty as they come, bruh. Anyway, but the caramel carried through. I gave this on the finish. I gave that a 4 3/4. I kept it locked in, same as the palate. It carried through. Everything is wonderful. I really, really, really enjoyed this bottle. How about you, W2?
I pulled it back a
Really?
little bit. As always.
It's not as always. There have been some where you kept it locked in.
There has been, and there have been a few that have elevated. This one came back down to 4.5.
Okay.
You guys are so close on this. I'm curious if over time this might be the bottle that's the most identical rating for the two of you.
We have come locked in on every single score.
You have had some where you're just like every single time.
And the problem here is we're trying to be more decisive. We're trying to be more apply a little bit more scrutiny, and we still have that pressure from Miss Faith. Coming in here trying to
wreck his ratings.
Yeah, both of our ratings, honestly, because she said it to me too. But how about you, Kyle? Where are you at here on the finish?
So I really liked it.
Yes.
I'm at the same place Wayne is, though.
Okay, so it came back down.
Yeah, or no, I'm even below you, I believe.
Sure.
Yes,
but right? you came back down from your palate.
No, you and I, same thing, 4.5.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So you came up a little bit from your palate.
Yes,
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just a smidge. Yeah.
Yeah. And so for you, the things that showed up on the palate, did they evolve and become something better?
I think a big part of that is, especially with a rye and my expectations of a rye, I expect a harsher finish.
Okay.
I expect a lot more bite and lot more heat and pepper to it,
especially
on the back
on the palate.
end. And there wasn't.
Really, on the back end?
On the back end.
You expect more of that on the okay.
And there wasn't. It was smoother on the back end than my expectation.
There's that word again, smooth. What does that even mean? It's hard to put into words, but when you say it, that's the word that you understand.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
And then the bottle presentation.
Yeah, bottle presentation. We talked a little bit about it. We didn't talk at great length, but we love the Midwinter Nights Dram labeling front and back. We love how it kept true to the High West standard as far as the solid wood topper, natural cork, the old school Western bottle with the bubbly glass and the fancy little punt down here in the bottom. I'm trying to drag this out, so it really messes with W2 over here as he's patiently waiting for me to shut the fuck up, but I just don't. Anyway, so
what did you give it?
I kept it locked in at 375.
All right.
I really liked it.
Well, so
nothing about it wowed me.
Did you change?
But I was very happy with it.
I did change.
What?
Just a little bit. I love the fact.
What?
I love the fact that High West knows this is a special bottle.
Yes.
And they don't even need to put High West anywhere on that front label.
Sure.
So that's
that front label says Midwinter Nights Dram.
Yes.
And it says some other things. High West is not printed anywhere on that front label.
If you put this label
on
a t-shirt.
Not on the label.
Yeah. If you put that label on a t-shirt, you would not know what liquor company it was.
You would not. But if you know, you know.
Right. You know.
You 1,000% know without saying it.
Yeah.
You're saying something without saying something.
I was going to, thank you, Casey Kidd, for bringing that term to our
as a result of that.
Yes.
And I love the old school etching style artwork. The little whatever you would call that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they called that.
That little printing.
It's not a tintype, but it
wasn't. Like a little
it was a press
It's a lithograph. It's a total lithograph. Everything about this is a throwback to a very old school. It's very Shakespearean because that's what they're quoting. That's what they're leaning into. Mm-hmm. But more so, I love the fact that they know what they have here. They don't even have to put their own name on the label, and I love that.
It is up there at the very top.
Oh, it is. It's at the very top now.
I didn't realize that until just now.
It's
small print.
I'm not.
So that's
High West Distillery.
Well,
yeah.
He may not be surprised.
This has all been a series of bullshit.
I am sticking by.
I stand by it as well.
I raised from a 4 Up to a 4.25.
4.25.
Okay.
Very nice.
Because I love the simplicity of this labeling.
It is simple.
Yep.
It makes it.
It's old school elegant.
It makes it an iconic bottle.
Mm-hmm. It's
Through
older than old
and
school.
through.
It's Renaissance school elegant.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to put that, but yeah, it's very cool. And so I gave it a 3.75. How about you, Mr. Kyle?
Same as all the others, 4.0.
4.0?
For me, it's a strangely iconic bottle that I picture in an Old West saloon. It's kind of perfection for that. Even like within your hand, it's strange. It's less wide than other bottles, but it's taller. So it actually fits better in your hand.
Yep.
I'm grabbing this from you, bartender.
Yeah.
And I'm having this
And
with
I
my
need
buddy
this as my pour.
before I go out and shoot 12 people.
I will tell you
I'm not going to shoot any people.
I will tell you, if I put the High West bottle in my bottom shelf of my cabinet upstairs, it's the perfect height to help keep the shelf from having a bow in it.
Yeah.
Because
so it's a leg.
It lifts up the shelf that's above it just enough to keep it from bowing, which makes it the perfect height to just have it center of the top.
So all those added up, nose, palate, finish, bottle presentation, out of a possible 20, we divide that by 2 and we end up with our final score. My final score ended up being 8 7/8, 8.875. How about you, W2?
Guess what?
What? Are you?
Nope, mine's 9 even.
9 even. Okay.
Wow.
Just a hair above.
That's not bad at all.
Mine
not bad
was
at all.
an 8.5. And to
8.5?
be honest with you, I think it might be slightly lower than the previous one. Overall, I can't remember though.
The last one was really good, but
The last one was fantastic.
This is such a great ride.
And, at the time of
I had
recording,
like an 8.6.
just so everybody's in here, it was a Sauvignon Blanc. You were at 8.6 on that one. So, it is slightly.
And yours was the exact same.
Yeah, that's wild. And for completely different reasons.
Sure,
very much so.
100%.
And yours came up from 8.5 to 9. But I mean, these are completely different reasons.
I'm getting a lot of different stuff out of every single thing that I'm putting in my mouth.
That's what we love. That's what we love about whiskey.
Yeah, you can put it in your mouth and not sound like a Kyle.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea, but we're getting there.
What?
Well, we'll probably have to have you back on the podcast.
You know what though?
So we can fully define what it means to sound like a Kyle on Savor the Burn.
If I come back here, I'm bringing you guys scotches, and we're doing all scotches.
I was getting ready to say we have celebrated High West with Kyle.
Yeah.
If he comes back, it has to be a Scotch night.
Yeah, I'll bring scotches.
And so,
and he knows the Scotches I've been eyeballing. If he comes back, one of those is going to be around.
pre-recording this episode, Mr. Kyle here said that he had some insider knowledge on some things involving. I'm calling it insider knowledge. Things involving High West Distillery. There's an email list. Or what all was it?
So there's a mailing list.
If you
go to the High West website, which is probably highwest.com.
That's exactly it, right here. Highwest.com.
Sign up for their email list. They have never sent me a lot of crap. All I got out of that was 2 physical objects. One of them is a campfire coffee mug, like a tin mug that's enamel painted. With the High West logo on it. It's gorgeous and wonderful.
High West, send that to me.
They, for no reason, were just like, here you go. That was the first thing I ever got from them. And I got a tiny book, leather bound, with the High West logo on it, that was for tasting notes. And it had like diagrams of tasting notes, like... Do you know what I'm talking about?
That is totally cool.
It's got one of those in there so you can like pinpoint what's high and what's low. And so I got those 2 things. And other than that, the only thing I have ever gotten from High West was notifications when they're having a party in Utah. They're fantastic. Or if they're dropping a new thing.
I like to go to a party in Utah.
Yes, that's what we need to do. You need to pull some strings and get us out to a party in Utah.
What are you doing? You already drank it.
Oh, I don't know. You
Still,
gave me
oh, shit. I'm so sorry. I accidentally gave you.
Oh no! What happened?
Oh,
here?
my days.
So no
Sorry.
matter who you are,
Where you are,
What you are?
what you're drinking,
never forget.
To savor the burn. I prefer mine.
This guy.
Keep on
good.
burning.
Keep on burning. That's a good episode, guys.